first Canadian National Hindu Conference is happening here in Brampton in Triveni Mandir. Let's see the glimpses, highlights.
When Islam came to West Asia or Middle East, what happened? There were great civilizations like Egyptian civilization, Mesopotamian civilization, Babylonian civilization. All they become part of archaeological museum. Unfortunately, many places they are not part of even archaeological museum also. Even they are destroyed and looted.
This is very important dialogue and conversation with the first ever Canada Hindu Conference. And what an honor to have you at Brampton, here at the Triveni Mandir, which is only was founded a few years ago, and it's just been an abundance of activity. So impressed, abundant with how this has been a real gathering point for the community. So congratulations on all your great work here, offering spiritual nourishment to our community. Being part of this conversation will be helpful. I see we have representatives from the field police here as well, and I know that they'll be there. They'll be here to help support these conversations, what tools we have available, what legal tools we have available to make sure that we live in a country, a society, a community where no faith feels intimidation, where no faith feels hate. I think that's the goal of Canada, to build a type of country where we all live in harmony. I also wanted to add in Brampton that we're proud to be the city that has the first Bhagavad Gita park outside of India in the world.
When we left our Matrapur meeting to come here to the great country we call Canada, the Triveni. Not only that we came here physically, but with us, we brought Dharma or Sampradaya along with us. When we landed this great country we call Canada, we either came to go to universities or looking for opportunities. As Swamiji rightly said,
good morning everyone, Namaskar, myself Don Patel, President of Humans for Harmony. We are so glad to be here. Today and tomorrow is the first National Hindu Conference happening right here at Triveni Mandir, May 24th, May 25th. 2 days of the full day of the agenda is there. Everybody is welcome. We celebrate all the race, religious and culture, but Hinduism is one of the way of the life. We wanted to spread the message of peace and prosperity. Thank you.
Okay, Namaste. This is Kushagar Sharma. I'm President of the Canadian Hindu Chamber of Commerce, and happy to be here. First National Hindu Conference organized by BHP. I think it's really good to get Hindus all across Canada at one event. It's a great way to network, great way to connect with one another, and connection is the biggest thing. I think the more we come together, the more we see each other, the more connections are built, and the more benefits are derived for the community. So I think event like this, it's the first in Canada. It's an amazing event, and my best wishes for the organizers of the event, and I think it's going to be a great 2 days.
I'm Mayor Patrick Brown here at the first annual Canada Hindu Conference, hosted the Brampton Triveni Mandir. Looking forward to the conversations today with underlining theme that in Canada, in Brampton, we uplift all faiths, we celebrate all faiths, and we stand united against hate to any.
मेरा नाम हेमंत पारेख है। मैं यहाँ डिवाइन इंटरनेशनल यूथ एसोसिएशन दिया कनाडा और अखिल विश्व गायत्री परिवार की तरफ से यहाँ आया हूँ। मैं पिछले 25 साल से कनाडा में रह रहा हूँ। ये कार्यक्रम देख के हमें बड़ा अच्छा लगा, मुझे बड़ा अच्छा लगा। ऐसा कार्यक्रम एक हमने 2012 में यहाँ किया था विश्व हिंदू परिषद की ओर से, जिसे हम HMEC के नाम से जानते हैं, हिंदू मंदिर एग्जीक्यूटिव कॉन्फ्रेंस। इस तरह के कार्यक्रम होने बहुत ज़रूरी हैं। ऐसा कार्यक्रम यहाँ 13 साल बाद, उस कार्यक्रम के बाद यहाँ हो रहा है। मैं आशा करता हूँ कि यहाँ जो भी सब लोग आए हैं, वो हमारी मातृभूमि भारत को छोड़ के यहाँ आए हैं और हम ये चाहते हैं कि हम अपनी संस्कृति और संस्कार को कैसे आगे बढ़ाएं और आगे बढ़ाएंगे तो ही हमारी संस्कृति जीवित रहेगी। इसके लिए हम ऑर्गेनाइज़र्स को मैं अपनी तरफ से और मेरे एसोसिएशन की तरफ से, दिया कनाडा की तरफ से सबको बहुत बहुत दिल से धन्यवाद देता हूँ।
Feel really great. This is the very first Hindu conference. It's a great opportunity for a lot of people to learn about their heritage and their culture, especially for the children and youth. So I wanted to thank the parents for bringing this, and I also wanted to thank the organizers for putting on such a great conference. It was off to a great start, and I'm so happy to participate in it. It's very unfortunate. I'm sure our government is doing everything they can. For example, there were some bail reforms, and I know Prime Minister Carney spoke against protect all these crimes and making sure all communities are protected. So thank you. We will do what we can to make sure everybody has an equal opportunity in Canada, and all religious rights and all the human rights are protected. Thank you.
For the first time in Canada, we have got a national Hindu conference where Canadians from across Canada have come here together. As you know that Hindus in Canada have come from different parts of the world, from every country in South Asia to Africa to Caribbean to as far as Fiji Islands. And to see all of them, all Canadians from across Canada at one single place, talking, discussing about the issues facing the Hindu community and way to move from here is a wonderful, wonderful experience. The community understands the issue. The community has faced these issues in Canada for a long time. We have got extremist threat under which the community has lived, and the community is now getting together, bonding together and taking this further as a jointly.
नमस्कार, मुरारी लाल थपलियाल सनातन बोर्ड की कनाडा की ओर से आप सबका स्वागत, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। प्राइम एशिया का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। फर्स्ट नेशनल हिंदू कॉन्फ्रेंस होने जा रही है, जो पहला माइलस्टोन है हिंदू यूनिटी के लिए, और ये गर्व की बात है सभी हिंदुओं के लिए कि कम से कम एक पहला इनिशिएटिव है जब सारे हिंदू एकत्र होकर एक साथ सदाचार, धर्म की रक्षा और सनातन की रक्षा के लिए काम करेंगे। विश्व हिंदू परिषद और सारे पदाधिकारियों का, मनीष जी का, महेंद्र भाई का बहुत बहुत आभार व्यक्त करते हैं, धन्यवाद करते हैं। जो भी ऑर्गेनाइजर्स हैं, और विशेष रूप से त्रिवेणी मंदिर का बहुत आभार व्यक्त करते हैं। युधिष्ठिर महाराज, युधिष्ठिर जी ने ये पहला त्रिवेणी मंदिर, जो कि 3 नदियों का संगम के नाम से त्रिवेणी जाना जाता है प्रयागराज में, वही आज हिंदुओं का त्रिवेणी में संगम हुआ है, समागम हुआ है। उसके लिए जितने भी कॉन्फ्रेंस में आए स्पॉन्सर्स का, वॉलंटियर्स का, सबका तहे दिल से धन्यवाद। वंस अगेन मीडिया का आभार व्यक्त करते हुए मैं आप सबको प्रणाम करता हूँ, धन्यवाद देता हूँ। विश्व हिंदू परिषद की जय हो, सनातन धर्म की जय हो।
Namaste. So there has not been a better time to do the conference we are doing here today, First National Hindu Conference. The need for this has been rising for a long time. There has been incremental rise in Hindu-phobic incidences, the hate crime, the hate speeches against our students, the academic Hindu-phobia rising, and it directly reflecting into the violence against our temples, against our individuals, online hate in many forms. Another reason for us to be together is there have been many waves of immigrants in Canada. The recent wave of the new immigrants in Canada are at the end of receiving a lot of discomfort, not enough opportunities, not enough cultural assimilational opportunities for them. So those are some of the reasons we need to come together. And also it is so heartening to see so many Hindu group leaders, so many temple groups, priests, the diplomats, academicians, and all across from the different fields, the leaders coming together and trying to come across the situation, making the roadmap for the Hindu success story going forward. So I'm very happy to represent Coalition of Hindus of North America, CONA here. We work for the Hindu advocacy, the grassroots Hindu advocacy, raising the awareness and education against the rising Hindu phobia, and also culturally assimilating us in a better way. to fight against the cultural distortions, to fight against the textbook distortions, to fight against the negative portrayal of Hindus in the media, in the textbooks and academia, and all across in the pop culture and everywhere else. So this is a time for inclusivity. This is a time for Hindus to come together, not only make their marks known for the whole Canadian society, but also contribute in Canada's growth story in a very meaningful manner, which is spiritually anchored. And that's why this conference is so important.
I'm proud to be at the first Canadian National Hindu Conference with Councillor Vasante. Honored to have this conference in the city of Brampton, where we're going to see important conversations that happen here today at the Triveni Mandir. So impressive. They got some great speakers, great Canadians like Lucky Lakshman, Ramesh Chotai, among many others. And so looking forward to hear the results of this conversation, how we can do better to live in a country where no faith faces hate.
Well, we're very supportive of the Hindu community here in the city of Brampton. We're a city that is welcoming to faiths from every corner of the world, and we understand and appreciate the contributions of the Hindu community, and we value that they bring that spiritual quotient, a term that we heard today that is so important to enjoy life in a great city like ours.
आज एक्चुअल में बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। कनाडा का जितना हिंदू सनातन परिवार है, आप देखोगे यहाँ पे बहुत सारे सनातन धर्म से जुड़े हुए सब लोग हैं। बुद्धिस्ट भी है, जैन भी है, सिख भी है, हिंदू भी है। उन सबका आज पहला कैनेडियन नेशनल हिंदू कॉन्फ्रेंस के नाम से इवेंट हो रही है। The objective of this event is to bring together all different segments of Sanatan Dharma for mutual love, respect, and how we can get it better from where we are, how we all as a one become strong, have a same voice, and leave any kind of differences we have, any kind of hatredness, if at all anybody has got, to leave that forever and be together as a Canadian and true Canadians.
Hello, I am honored to be a part of the very first Hindu conference in Canada. This platform is basically to bring all Hindus together. As a community, we grow. This is something that we say in our party, in the Conservative Party, that we're always stronger when we're together. And Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam is the message of Hindus to the world since time immemorial. Whether it is working together in terms of the economy, whether it is working together in terms of bringing our education system up, whether it is joining politics to make this a better, stronger country for everyone, Hindus have always been united, and let's do that in this country. We need our voice to be strong. Together, stronger, that's the message. Have a good day. Thank you.
मेरा नाम विनीता रावला है और अभी हमारे यहाँ कनाडा में फर्स्ट कैनेडियन हिंदू कॉन्फ्रेंस हो रही है और यहाँ पे काफ़ी सारे लोग आए हैं। There are about 600 people जो यहाँ पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं। I can only say one thing, कि I always pray to God कि I should always be an Hindu, born as an Hindu. And जैसे कि हमारी हिंदू फिलॉसफी है वसुधैव कुटुंबकम, तो हमारे लिए सारा जो विश्व है वो भी हमारा फैमिली की तरह है। और सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः हमारे प्रिंसिपल है, जिसमें हम सबके सुख की कामना करते हैं। और ये जन्मभूमि तो मेरी इंडिया है, लेकिन कर्म भूमि कनाडा है। सो आई एम सो हैप्पी टू बी पार्ट ऑफ दिस कॉन्फ्रेंस।
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, मतलब बहुत मेहनत का काम के मतलब से ये ऑर्गेनाइज किया गया है। तो मतलब कनाडा में आकर हिंदुओं की रिप्रेजेंटेशन करना बहुत बड़ी बात है। हम माइनॉरिटी है ना यहाँ पर, तो जितना हम एक साथ होंगे, जितना एकजुट होंगे, उतना अच्छा है। तो yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling happy.
On behalf of Sanatan Mandir Cultural Center, we offer our heartfelt congratulations to the organizer of the first National Canadian Hindu Conference here in Canada. It is truly uplifting to see our family come together with love, devotion, and a shared vision for the future. May Bhagwan continue to guide us all on the path of unity, seva, and devotion. Jai Shri Ram.